Hi! Hello lovelies, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah and this is the place where I watch basically whatever I want. And yes, welcome back lovelies. We're here today to get into our new episode of New Music Monday. I teased this in the beginning of this week. I said that I was going to dive into some more of this artist and now we are officially here. So, today is all about Sarah Geronimo. You guys probably could have guessed that this was coming sometime in the future because I teased it, and also there was a lot of requests. Of course, I watched the Umaligid music video that she did with SB19. I do watch them basically full time. SB19 are one of my ultimate groups, so that is why I experienced that, and I really enjoyed it. And I was really surprised just seeing the music video, but also her performance on Easter Day. I was like, I feel like I need to see more of this woman. So that is what we are here for. Today we have 4 music videos like usual. I have lyrics for almost all of them. There is one, the first music video, I do not have any for that. So I'm going in more blind for that. And I apologize, but that is going to be the case. So we have Ikot-ikot, the music video. We have Kilometro, and I have a lyric video for that. We have Tala. And then lastly, we have Kaibigan Mo, and I also have a new lyric video for that one. Tala is subbed, so that is exciting and very good, very good for me. But yeah, I'm just ready to see what we are getting in here, what we have in store, what her solo music sounds like what her music sounds like. So I am very much intrigued, and I do believe that she is a pop musician, but other than that, I really don't know much about her. So I'm excited for today. I hope you guys are too. Make sure to grab your beverage of choice. Make sure you're sitting comfortably. And let's dive right in and get started with our first music video. Let's go. Alright, lovely. So let's go into this. We're starting off with our first music video, Ikot-ikot. But I forgot to mention a bunch of different things in the intro that I probably should. So these are her 4 most popular music videos that I could find. If I'm missing anything and you're like, oh no, there's actually this one, then I apologize. This is what I could find on her YouTube channel. So I'm sorry, but I hope you understand. And yeah, we're going to be doing these still in order of release. So I'm doing the 4 most popular, but it is in order of release of, when they came out, just in case there are any continuity things involved in these music videos. So that is what we're doing, but I think that is all that I missed. We're watching all of these twice. Also, if there are lyrics on the music video itself, I will watch the music video twice. Otherwise, I'm going to be watching the music video and then the lyric video afterwards. I hope that is okay with you. So, without further ado, though, let's dive into this and check out our first song and see what she is all about. So, this is from 2013, I believe. So, this was quite a while ago, but I'm excited to see. So, let's go. Alright, okay. Hi there. Wow. This quality. Oof. It comes in. Woo! Yes, we got dancing too. I was hoping that because a lot of you guys were like, oh, she's an amazing performer, so I need to see that. But I also need to turn this up because it is not loud enough in my ears. So this is a lot of R&B feels for me though, or yeah, I would say so. But also that just more emotional pop music, because the way that obviously the piano and then the way that snare kicked in, and you're just okay, it has that kind of vibe to the song. I want to start until when she starts singing. I'm going to do that. The makeup is stunning, by the way. Wow. Let that hair down, girl. That's better. Let's see how many context clues I can pick up from this music video.
Ilang ulit balak na iwan, ngunit patuloy na bumabalik. Kahiramin ng sakit na nilimot na pabayaan. Di maiwasang isipin na
She got heels on? She does.
sa walang hanggan na kalye tumatakbo. Ang pag-ibig na tila ba
Hey, let's go.
ikot-ikot lang, ikot-ikot-ikot lang, ikot-ikot lang, ikot-ikot.
Ikot-ikot, da, 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 da. Oof. I mean, her voice is stunning. I knew that even like before going into this video that I would be stunned by her voice because I don't know how you could not, you know what I mean? But this has so like, I feel like, of course, I am watching a music video from 2013, but this is just like nostalgia, man. Because I was, let's see how if I'm outing myself right now. Yeah, I am. I was 7 years old when this was released. Right? Or was I older? No, I was 9. I was 9 years old. That's still kind of crazy. But I was here watching this, you know? Ooh. Hold on. Again, I don't know if I need to turn this up even more. There was like this whisper in the back. Da 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 da. Wah. Da 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 da. Oof.
Tayo ay muling napaso, pinting ng puso ay lumuluksong. Bakit pa ba hinahayaan? Nang sa iyong isip lumayo na lang, ngunit hindi kita maiwan. Mahal pa rin kita ngayon, mamahal. Sakit na nilimot
Ooh.
pabayaan. Di maiwasang isipin na tayo'y para bang tumatakbo sa walang hanggan na kalye tumatakbo, tumatakbo.
Ooh.
Ibig na tila ba ng
Got that shirt pull again. That was so 2013 too. She is going off on this one. Again, I think it's just the audio on this music video itself that is creating this where like I need to turn it up in order to hear well. But she is going off on this. Like truly.
sa walang hanggan na kalye tumatakbo, tumatakbo. Ang pag-ibig na tila ba ng biyahe.
And the mirror dance they do here.
Ikot-ikot lang, ikot-ikot lang, ikot-ikot, ikot. Ikot-ikot lang, ikot-ikot, ikot lang. Araw-araw ang dulot-dulot, may unos na dumaratal. Anong nga bang bunot?
Hold on, I want to see. Is that somebody else doing a background vocal, or is that like her just layered? Because it does sound like a more masculine voice.
Araw-araw ang dulot-dulot, may unos na dumaratal.
Damn.
Nga bang bunot-dulot, bakit natatagal? Kay namin na sakit na
The dramatics of this. Woo!
di maiwasang isipin na tayo'y para bang tumatakbo.
Ooh! Whoa!
Pag-ibig na tila ba
Hmm.
biyahe? Ikot-ikot lang, ikot-ikot,
Ah,
ikot-ikot lang, ikot-ikot.
the key shift, the key, the change in the key at the end here. The string is wonderful though. Damn, we're really tune this one out. Ah. We had like a 20-second tune out for this song. Which, like, that does not happen a lot. That does not happen. I feel like there's so many times now that I listen to songs and they're just like, and they cut me off immediately. And just like, they don't let me simmer in this vibe. You know what I mean? I think we are going to listen to it again, but I do want to see, because I realize that I can just do this. At least I think so. Let's hope to God that they're nice to me and able to, I'm able to find this. So obviously I think I didn't hear a single word in English. So, and that's obviously okay. You know, that's not a problem. But also that does mean that I have absolutely no idea about what the song could be. So I want to see if I can find. Okay, sweet. So Genius has annotated. They haven't translated, but they have like given a sort of like, what would you call it? Like an explanation of what the song is about. The song is about two people who were having a relationship before they broke up, and here comes another chance where they meet again and give chances to each other no matter what happened before. Heartaches, but no, nothing improves, just like before. Heartaches and failures that leave scars that'll always be remembered. It's just like a tire that keeps on turning and the pain keeps going back and back and back. So it's, I'm assuming it's like back and back again or something like that, like a loop of pain and sadness. And that does make sense, because I did feel obviously she's an amazing singer, and I knew that before even going into this video too, but you could definitely hear the emotions in her voice. It was very, very clear, very transparent about what emotions he was supposed to be showing, and that was like this longing, pain, and kind of desperation in her voice. That's at least what I felt. So it makes sense that that is kind of the explanation that was given. Of course, if you have anything else you want to add on, if you are fluent and you're like, yes, I know exactly what this is, then of course leave your thoughts down in the comments. That is always appreciated. But cool. Thank you for that. A little bit of an idea there. So we're going to watch this through one more time, and I'm going to turn it up even more. Hopefully there's no issue for you guys with this, but I don't know. Usually I don't like to mess around with my settings like that, but I need to hear this in its full like blasting nature. That's why I always have my headphones up high anyway. But let's dive into this one more time, and we're going to be like pretty succinct with this. And also let's just make sure, yeah, sometimes they don't show that it's been translated. That rain is loud. Now that's good. I want to barely be able to hear my own voice. This like smoky eye needs to come back though. I need that on every artist, please. I've hit it. So the clock time. Get it. I love the hair flips, the playing with the shirt, dancing with the heels. Hey. That part immediately stuck for me though.
Muling napaso, pinting ng puso ay lumuluksong. Bakit pa ba hinahayaan? Minsan inisip lumayo na lang, ngunit hindi kita maiwan. Mahal pa rin kita ngayon.
Ah, wow. Listen, this is not usually my type of like music. Sometimes it can, if I'm in a really particular mood, but her voice is just gorgeous. The flowers. Oh, because it was withering and then it was blooming later. I feel like that's a different artist doing the backing here. Oof. It looked like the rain was almost falling. It's like the rain is falling upward. I'm assuming most of this is supposed to show like a cycle. Just like the rain continue, like the rain will always continue to fall. Roses will bloom and wither and bloom and wither. The clock will keep ticking, like round and round, you know what I mean? And that explosion and then it coming back together again. You know, like an endless cycle of getting together and not working out, being in the same position, then breaking up again, and being like, maybe we can do this and like fix it, and it just becomes an evil cycle, you know? I love the drama that the strings added. It's gorgeous. In this. There we go. I almost forgot how long this tune's out. It takes its while. It's taken a while to do so, but here we are. So that was Ikot-ikot. Very emotional and interesting start. I love that I was like, oh, I believe she's like, you know, she's pop music. But then we come up with something like this, and I was like, huh. I definitely feel the pop like elements in there, of course, but there's a lot of other things in there too that I guess I wasn't expecting. But here we go. Obviously, this is my first dive into her music as a artist herself, just by herself. So, you know, it's gonna be different. I know that, but very welcomed, of course. Like I said, I don't think this is usually my kind of thing. However, I did enjoy the dramatics of this all with the instruments, especially the strings, like I mentioned. I think it was cello. I think there's also violin going on here. The piano line was really, really beautiful. And this music video just gave me such, like, nostalgia of this time because, man, if you're watching any, like, music video from the early 2010s, most of them are, like, a little bit more somber and, like, especially like quality wise, not just in like, of course, how like if it's in 1080p, but also just like, I don't know, the budget that you were putting into music videos aren't like, it's not as crazy as today. Like a lot of people were just like, okay, I make music, okay, right, I gotta make a music video too, because it's become so normal now since like the boom in the 80s. So it was just like, I feel like it was a different time and people were like, music videos are nice, but like that's not really what I'm here for 100%, you know. But I did enjoy this. I thought it was nice, and she obviously sung her ass off because of course. So that was our first song, Ikot-ikot. Now we're on to Kilometro. I got a lot of requests for this one in particular. I don't know why. We're going to find out, of course. But I am excited to see the vibe in here as well. Wow, this one has even less so. But this one doesn't have any subtitles either, so I'm going to be watching a lyric video that somebody very nicely has done. So I'm going to be doing that afterwards, but this was in 2014, right? 34 million views, gotcha. So let us dive right in and check out our next song together and see what is up. Let's go. We're only watching this once. Oh, yes. Again, Smoky Eye is back. Thank you. Thank you. But also, I think this is maybe what I was thinking about a little bit more, because I was assuming, just like going into this, I'm going to get like the powerful, strong, like, maybe not female empowerment songs, but just like empowerment songs in general. Like, that is what I'm expecting, and I kind of am getting that right now. Hold on, I'm gonna start from the beginning if that's okay with you. Yeah, with the voice and all that, it's so reminiscent. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my god, that outfit! She has a fluffy shirt too. Put that on my body immediately. If you guys don't know, I collect fluffy shirts. I have like 6 of them at this point. If I find one, I get it. I love them so much. So I need that in my collection right about now. This is what I was kind of feeling, because it has that, like, yeah, that female artist kind of vibe that was prevalent in this era, you know? I forgot I had to turn down. There we go. Wow, we had a projector in a dream. Ooh. Beautiful. Damn, that's catchy. And this like almost rapping part too, like crazy. Yes, high notes. Damn. Woof. Hello, Alamat. I'll see you later. This also gives me the vibe of like, we have a dream that we want to accomplish, because I don't know how big she was at the time, of course, but with this whole vibe of the music video, with her being in this like full white set with like a projector like projecting these things onto the walls, the like 2 outfit changes or 3 outfit changes, right? 2. I get that vibe definitely from this music video. However, the song feels so nice, you know what I mean? Like, this is definitely that type of like, I don't know what it's about yet, of course, but it gives me a very heartwarming feeling inside, and just like, I think it's because of how upbeat and how fun this song is. Like, it's just very, very fun, very much like dancing song, enjoy the moment type of song. Like, that is what I get from this, and I really enjoy that aspect. I just can't get over how, like, she's just, like, her makeup has been incredible. I need this kind of stuff back, you know what I mean? Like, when that smoky eye was the thing, I miss eyeshadow. I think that's what I have to say. I just miss eyeshadow. Not a lot of people wear eyeshadow anymore, and it's like, come on. It's so much fun. Like, there's so many things you can do with it. It's incredible. But I enjoy this a lot, and a little dancing too. With this too. This song gave me very much like, not, it could be like, it gave me like Beyonce vibes, in my opinion. Because like the voice, but also how this sounded, it gave me some of her music. But stunning, very, very fun song, very lovely, just very, very feel good to me. And I think her voice was, like I said, fantastic. So that was the music video. We're gonna move on to the lyric video next. So I don't know how this person has done it, but I hope that it is good enough. Of course, if you have any beef with the lyrics and you're like, this is not correct at all, then of course feel free to tell me in the comments down below. That is always appreciated. But let's watch this so I have some idea of what is going on. Let's dive right in. There we go. Ah, okay. It's that synth, for sure. Da, 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 da.
Pero habang merong bumabalakin, ang pag-ibig lumalalim. Tinatala sa talang layo at di ka na matanaw. Pero pag humahaba ay lalo kitang sinisip.
Gotcha.
Maging ang laot, walang takot, nagtatawirin. Kahit alon ay umabot sa papawirin. Sa mga ako'y pinangakong makakarating. Ikaw lang ay makapiling. Gagawin ko ang lahat upang sa ulit ay tayo. Kung kailangan ko lahat
Damn. Immediately gets stuck. Like, second listen, it's immediately stuck. But I think that is kind of how this was engineered. Like, it's just to immediately be like, oof, and get stuck in there. Because this is beautiful. I mean, I am immediately really obsessed with that part that she does here. Like that. Like, very, very nice melody.
ang sinisigaw. Maging ang laot, walang takot, nagtatawirin. Kahit alon ay umabot sa papawirin. Sa mga ako'y pinangakong makakarating. Ikaw lang ay makapiling. Gagawin ko ang lahat upang sa ulit ay tayo. Kung kailangan ko lahat
Oof. Beautiful. Wow.
Sumasalungat ang daigdig at tayo'y di magkasalubong. Dapat na ba akong makinig? Magpadala na sa daluyong.
Woo.
Inago din ako sa halos hindi ka na matanaw. Pagtapos mabalot ng galos, ikaw pa rin ay ikaw. Maging ang laot, walang takot, nagtatawirin. Kahit alon ay umabot sa papawirin. Sa mga
Like, I don't know, this was engineered, like, to be basically crack for my brain. Like,
balot ng galos, ikaw pa rin ay ikaw. Maging ang laot, walang takot, nagtatawirin. Kahit alon ay
Tag-tang.
umabot sa papawirin. Sa mga ako'y pinangakong makakarating. Ikaw lang ay makapiling. Gagawin ko ang lahat upang sa ulit ay tayo. Kung kailangan ko lahat kilometro tayo. Maging ang laot, walang takot, nagtatawirin. Kahit alon ay umabot sa papawirin. Sa mga ako'y pinangakong
ad-libs.
ikaw lang ay makapiling. Sa
Like that sound. Like that too. This feels like, of course it is that way, but I'm just listening to a time capsule right now and it is magnificent. Stunning. Well, thank you. Of course, again, if you find anything you're like, this is not true, then let me know, of course, throughout all of this. But that just made me feel so happy, even though I'm not one to really be like love songs. I don't usually listen to like things that I would consider love songs, you know, but if it's this much of a vibe, it makes up for it, you know? Because, of course, it's very sweet. It is very sweet. Sickly sweet of being just like, you know, I would do anything for you. And also, I feel like other people are trying to put distance in between us, but I'm not gonna let that stop me, you know? Like, very, very sweet, of course, but the song's just a vibe. Like, again, that little, like, rap part, if you consider it a rap part, right at the beginning, like, right at the pre-chorus, and then the way that it leads into it, and that, like, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, like, that. There's so many, like, very addictive melodies in the song that just immediately takes you over and sounds beautiful. Yeah, and now I just have a smile on my face. We're gonna see if that continues, or maybe we're gonna get something like Ikot-ikot again. I don't know for sure. But that was Kilometro. Just very like overall, just nice vibes. That's all that I want to say. Before we get into the next one. So now we're going to go on to Tala. This is her most viewed music video ever, I believe. It has 200 million views at the moment. So, like, it's banging, I guess I should say. And I don't know much about this at all, I believe. Because it has so many views, I'm inclined to be like, maybe. But I don't know for sure. But this one has English subtitles on it. So I would like to thank you, whoever did that. But this is a long watch. This is a 5-minute music video. So still, we're going to be here for a little bit. But I am excited to see what this is going to give me, what vibes it has. I'm hoping for this strongness to continue, you know? That is what I'm hoping for. But let's dive right into it. Hi there, girl. Ooh. Oh, wow. Ooh. Okay, purple. Ooh, okay. Whatever this, like, this dress is stunning. Stunning. I mean, she looks amazing, of course, but, like, wow. Wow. Are we getting a little seductive? I'm just getting that right now. Just from the vibes of the song alone, I'm feeling like, you trying to seduce me? Am I getting seduced right now? With that, like, right there. Ooh! Ah, I can't with those boots. Ooh! Ooh! The production of this is crazy because it keeps like cutting things out, then putting them back in, adding new sounds, taking them away. It's like there's so much going on that I feel like you could listen to this and like try to jot everything down that's going on, but there's so much that is happening right now. And that, what? Wow. Uh-huh. Oof. The voice has been strong, but it's strong right now, you know? Hey! Ooh! Outfit change? Ooh! Again! So much going on in this instrumental, and I'm trying to catch it all, I promise you, but it's difficult, I'll tell you. Well, ooh. Oh, she's getting on the floor. Ooh! That hair! Wow. Ooh! Ooh! Holy hell! The voice is crazy. I think this is the hardest she's gone so far. Like, with all the runs, the vibrations, all of it, she is going hard with this one in particular. Get it. What is that noise?
Hi, this is Geronimo.
Hello!
My latest music video. For more, subscribe, follow, and like Viva Records. Thank you.
Whoa! I don't think I've ever seen that before, having a thank you message at the end of your music video. Alright, well, that was Tala. So, I feel like just based on listening to this, I can already get the vibes. I think, maybe not me specifically, because, like, why? But she's trying to seduce you, I think. Just by this dance, obviously, there's a lot of choreography about, like, your hips, your legs, you know what I mean? And, like, she had these different skirts on that, like, would, like, accentuate the movements and make them, like, a lot more pretty, or, you know, they're still pretty, but, like, make them stand out more, I should say. And so I'm getting that vibe just from listening to this. But I don't know, I think personally, in my opinion, I feel like Kilometro is, like, more of my vibe because it's a little more, like, upbeat, you know what I mean? But this song is definitely still very fun. Like I mentioned, I feel like if you wanted to, you could take, like, an hour. Just listen through this and, like, try to pick out every single different change up and different instrument and sound that is used in this, because that would take a while. It would take a while just, like, piece that all together, because there was a lot going on. But I think that it worked to its benefit in making it very interesting and stand out quite a bit. And, I mean, I don't need to say this, but she looked beautiful. She really, really did. Like, the different outfits that she had on, and the hair, that, like, pony that she had in that kind of, like, bodysuit moment. Like, wow. crazy, crazy. And also the curls that we had with this one, with like this skirt in particular, like that too, absolutely beautiful. And once again, the like smoky eyes, that eyeshadow, this eyeshadow, and then like a very light lip. She had like an apricot orange almost lipstick, and it's like, wow, the memories, you know what I mean? But it sounded really nice. It definitely did, but I feel like in terms of like re-listenable ability, that is not right. But to me, it doesn't really have as much of a stick as Kilometer did, but it's still very nice, obviously. And she sung her ass off in this. My God, she just, in terms of vocal, she went for it here. She really, really did. I understand why this has the most views out of any of the music videos, because wow, amazing. I think, yeah, this was 2016. Yeah, I see that this was 2016. Well, yeah, stunning, beautiful. So let's watch this one more time with the lyrics on, so I can understand what is being said. But like I mentioned, maybe I have an idea, but we're gonna see. So let's go right now. Make sure I'm recording, because that would be really embarrassing if I wasn't. Those shoes, I want those shoes. Oof. Oof. The way she looks into the camera, it's crazy. Oh. Ooh. I definitely see it here, but it's not as strong as I maybe would have thought. But there's still a lot of very like flirtatious and nice language in here, of course. Like saying somebody's eyes are as radiant and brilliant as the stars. Like, very, very flattering, I'll just say. Again, this noise that's happening like on the side, I think it's some type of string. Wow. The editing. Here it comes. This dance break section is really nice though. Like, once again, similar here. You could go through this for hours. Like, Hey, hey, hey. Hip flips, skirts, we got it all, folks.
Hindi man ako nilagay sa mundong ito para sa'yo.
Woo!
Parang nakatingin ang buong daigdig pag ako'y yakap-yakap mo.
Woo!
Hanggang dito na tayo, hindi pababayaan ang
Again, going crazy.
Tala. Mga talay nakikita ko sa iyong mga mata. Nakikita ko sa iyong mga mata. Aminin ng iyong mga mata. Hinahanap ko sa mga tala.
Hi, this is Geronimo. I hope you
Hello.
like this music video. For more, subscribe, follow, and like Viva Records. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I watched the Umali Gid music video behind, so I did see a little bit of her, but I think that, yeah, somebody commented and said that she still hasn't released one on her end, which will be a lot more descriptive, so I might be getting to that on my channel as well later on, but I would enjoy that too, because I feel like there's definitely still a lot I would like to know about that story, but of course, with that being said, I feel like I did hear her speak a little bit, but her voice is so soft in comparison to her singing, and she just goes for it, like I mentioned, every single time. Yeah, these lyrics, I definitely think, not as much as I was thinking. There's definitely some parts of it that I could see, but mostly it was just very passionate, and very, like, much same here with, like, Kilometro, very flattering, and very, like, I need you for myself. Like that type of vibe, you know? I definitely saw the seduction in there too, but mostly it was just like I want you to keep staying by my side, and even if you decide to leave me, it would still be worth it, you know? Which that is also very, very high price, of course. Now, this is a song, so you know, but still incredibly much so. You're just like, wow. For me? Really? Thank you. I mean, obviously not for me, but still. I hope you understand what I meant there. But I did like this vibe. I did, definitely. We were going to see how much I would listen to it in terms of, like, you know, going over, like, putting on repeat, you know what I mean? Because I feel like Kilometro has more of that for me, but it was still a nice vibe. She sounded absolutely gorgeous, and this music video was definitely, I think, music video wise, this was my favorite because it had the most, you know, it felt like, of course, to today's standards, it's not as, like, flashy and stuff, but out of all these music videos, it did feel the most fleshed out and more like, you know, this is a music video, you know. But anyway, that was Tala. So we're going to move into our next song and last one for today. We have the Geronimo and Yeng Constantine. Is that what it's the name is? The song Kaibigan Mo. Now, would I have like chosen a collaboration song a lot like other times? No, I probably wouldn't. But I decided with this one because I think I will like this vibe, perhaps, with this, like, you know, how it seems like this music video was done and stuff like that. And also, why not? I decided to be a little bit like, you know, if it does happen that one of their most popular is a collaboration, then that's okay with me. Yeah, Yeng Constantino. don't know exactly if I'm pronouncing that correctly. But I'm excited to dive into this as well. I'm hoping also for a little bit more of a slower vibe because I think it's called My Friend, I think. That is what the translation is. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what the vibe is. So we're gonna watch this first, and I'm gonna watch a lyric video. Oh, the quality is amazing. So let's dive right in and see what we have in store. Got guitar too?
Ba't ka lumuluha? Tutulungan na kumaan, nandito lang ako. Ika'y pakikinggan, huwag ka nang lumuha.
Ooh.
Huwag ka nang lumuha. Tahan na. Ako ang kaibigan mo. Di mawawala sa piling mo.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Andito lang ako para sa'yo. Ako ang kaibigan mo. Di mawawala sa piling mo.
Hi, doggy. The way that this keeps like building and they add on more to it. This is really stunning. I'm happy this was chosen. Ooh.
Ang mga pait habang lumuluha. Habang lumuluha. Tutulungan na gumaan, nandito lang ako. Ika'y pakikinggan, huwag ka nang lumuha. Huwag ka nang lumuha.
Their voices together, I feel like they have a little bit of a more similar like register, but I think that Yeng, if that is how you say it, sings a little bit like higher in tone, so it gets like a little bit. We get a little bit of a harmony when they sing it together. Oh, it's the opposite way, I believe. Yeah, Sarah.
Ako ang kaibigan mo. Di mawawala sa piling mo. Kahit na magkalayo tayo. Andito lang ako sa'yo.
Beautiful. And that melody is really, really stunning. I keep getting distracted by the dog. If you keep showing dogs, I'm gonna talk about the dog. But I don't wanna. I wanna make sure that I focus on the music here. But you gotta make me talk about the dog. I feel like I can already tell where this is kind of leading, because it feels very sweet, and the way they're singing that part, "My Friend," while looking at each other. I think this is gonna be really cute. Oh, yes. gonna make me talk about the dog, okay? If you show a dog, like, more than 2 times in a music video, I'm gonna talk about the dog. That one kind of looks like my baby. That's all I want to say. I literally just, like, I saw him pretty recently, and he's fine, of course. It's his birthday today. I think it's actually, or yesterday it was his birthday. He's the best boy, but he has that kind of, like, fluffy white dog look to him, so if you keep showing him, I'm going to talk about it, okay? That's a warning to everybody. What a guy.
Kaibigan mo.
Woo!
Hi everyone, it's me, Sally.
Hi.
I hope you liked my music video with this Yeng. For more, subscribe to Viva Records.
So that's a trend, huh? Just like having a little outro section. That's very cute. Yeah. I'm sure this is a lot of people's like favorite song, or like a lot of people really enjoy this, because from what I've heard from my subscribers and the general vibe that I've seen, a lot of people in the Philippines seem to really love ballads. And so I can understand big way why some people can really love this. And I did too, because I think whatever you add, for me, my motto kind of in music is usually more is better. And I feel like even though this is a ballad and it usually wouldn't be my vibe because of how built up and how full this felt, and also the mixture of their voices together, I really enjoyed this. I really did. It felt there's a lot of heart behind it, and I wonder if that's supposed to be like behind the scenes footage of them just like talking about making it, you know what I mean? At least that's what I can guess. But it was just very heartwarming, I felt. And I don't even know what they're singing about yet, but that is what I kind of felt from it, just from the first listen is kind of what I got. But it sounded very gorgeous. They did a great job with it, and I'm not even really that big of a guitar fan, but they managed to pull through with this one, very much so. I don't know again who this person is, Yeng, but she did really well too. Like the contrast, but also like the way their voices sounded together was really soothing as well. So that was the music video. We're going to be watching a lyric video next in order to understand this fully. I love the filter though this had. This had like more of a it felt like I was watching a movie or something like that, or some movies definitely. Like they white balance everything really hard, so like there is not any yellow tones at all almost in the music video, because that's what I kind of saw here. It's just everything is much more crisp of a white, and it felt, because of that, it felt more like a short film. But hey, that's basically what a music video is, you know? So let's dive into what we have last, which is the lyric video to this. So this was done like very recently, and also it looks like this, so I apologize about that, but hey, I get what I can get. Does that make sense? I think so. So let us see what is being sung about. But like I said, I feel like I kind of got a vibe just based on the whole atmosphere surrounding the song, you know? So let's dive in and check it out. Let's go.
Umiiyak ka na naman, lumapit ka, sabihin ng dahilan, ba't ka lumuluha? Ba't ka lumuluha? Tulungan na kumaan, nandito lang ako, ika'y pakikinggan, huwag ka nang lumuha.
Oh, the piano.
piling mo, tumaan man ang mga bagyo, andito lang ako para sa'yo. Ako ang kaibigan mo, di mo wala sa piling mo, kahit na magkalayo tayo, andito lang ako para sa'yo.
What a nice vibe to end on.
Habang lumuluha, gumaan, nandito lang ako, ika'y pakikinggan, huwag ka na lumuha, huwag ka nang lumuha, huwag ka nang lumuha. Ako ang kaibigan mo.
The harmonies in the song are so... Oh my god, I just hit my microphone. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. The harmonies.
Ako ang kaibigan mo, di mawawala sa piling mo, dumaan man ang mga bagyo, andito lang ako para sa'yo. Ako ang kaibigan mo, di mawawala sa piling mo, kahit na magkalayo tayo, andito lang ako sa'yo, kaibigan mo.
That is really, really nice. One of them starts da 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 da, like following each other kind of, but also basically kind of jumping in a little later, like doing a little bit of like a domino situation. I don't even know what it's called really, but a canon, not the camera, but like singing, like leaving a beat and then starting to sing after that, and like creating this like kind of mumble, but also in a beautiful way. Like, what is that called? I can't remember for the life of me. What is it called? Sorry. Oof.
Di mawawala sa piling mo, tumbaan man ang mga bagyo, andito lang ako para sa'yo. Ako ang kaibigan mo, di mawawala sa piling mo, kahit na magkalayo tayo, andito lang ako sa'yo, kaibigan mo.
What a nice vibe to end today on, huh? You know, I feel like we did have more happy songs than sad, and the only sad one, Ikot-ikot, I couldn't even, like, I didn't even understand the lyrics of that, so it's not as, like, big of a deal there. So I feel like most of the time today has just been me in a good mood, which is like sometimes the case, sometimes it's not. But I really appreciate that because it just like creates a very good first impression, and then I'm looking back on it and I'm like, yeah, I really had a fun time here, even though like there was moments of like some parts where I'm like, oh, most of it was just smiles. I think because of, again, how supportive this is, and I mentioned earlier that like love songs are not usually for me, but if you're singing about how much you appreciate and are there for your friends, that's different. You know what I mean? Because friends are things that we take for granted, but also that we cannot live without at all. You know what I mean? So support your besties, support your friends in whatever way you can, because trust me, they need it. And also just be there. Just be there. I think that's like the most easy thing you can do, and it's so sweet. It's so sweet. I don't know their history before, these two, so I don't know what kind of like relationship that they have, but I'm assuming based on the song that they are like quite good friends. And that is very sweet too, because I was thinking that as the music video was going, that like the looking at each other while singing this part, it's just like, that's very sweet, isn't it? You know? And I think that they delivered that, because like I said, we're going to see how much, again, because this definitely has a little bit more of a ballad vibe. We're going to see how much I listen to it, but overall, though, it was just very sweet and also very nice overall. It just felt sweet listening to it, even before having the lyrics in front of me, you know? But that was the 4 most popular songs on Sarah Geronimo's channel. Again, if I'm missing anything, I'm sorry about that, but I will be sure to check out more in the future if I do have the time. Although my schedule is pretty much like packed for a while now, so we're gonna see how that goes. But I promise you guys that when I can, I will be right back here, so don't worry about that. But yeah, I think my favorite so far, my favorite today, I would probably say is the first 2 songs. Very different vibes for sure, but there was parts of them that I really enjoyed. The top 1 favorite though is Kilometro. Like, that was a banger, and I can see myself listening to that song in many different scenarios and occasions. So that's how I felt about that. But anyway, that was all I had for this one. Thank you so much for watching. If you watched this all the way through, here is a gold star. Subscribe to my channel, but because I'm sure you enjoyed. If you enjoyed this video, you'll enjoy my other stuff, of course. And check out my other reactions I've done. Of course, like I mentioned, I've done the Aliget music video and the previous collaboration that Espinachin and she has done. So check that out if you wish. But yeah, I think that was all I wanted to say, so let's go into the outro and I'll finish off this video. Let's go. Alright, lovelies, that was all I had for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for playing with me. So yeah, let me know what you'd like to see from her in the future, and what other music videos you'd like me to watch, because like I said, I am pretty certain this is the 4 most popular music videos, but again, sometimes I miss stuff and you guys are like, what about this and what about this? And of course, I would love to do everything if I possibly could, but I don't have as much time as I used to. Let's just say it like that, because I actually have started to do things now. So, you know, but I'm still obviously going to be here, and I still am making videos like I always do. So yeah, let me know what you'd like to see. Thank you so much for 11,000 subscribers. I really appreciate you guys, and I hope you will enjoy the coming the coming months, but also the next year, because I have a lot of things that I'm very excited for, so just keep that in mind. And also, of course, if you guys have any other artists you'd like to see for another episode of New Music Monday, leave it down below, and I would love to check out what you have suggested. So I think that was all I wanted to say. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. And check me out over on Patreon. I do early access for YouTube videos, as well as K-drama and variety watches, so check that out if that intrigues you. Like this video if you like it, and if you have the request, you can leave it down in the comments below, and hopefully I'll get to it one day. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Free Palestine, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!